Back with another KC24 Central Valley clip. I'm going to surprise you. I'm not going to introduce this next one. I think it is a workout clip. We have one more workout clip and one more nutrition clip left for you. Like I said, I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you in a couple minutes.
Gym in town. Working out should be fun and not a hassle. Well, there's a gym in town that's giving you the opportunity to work out whenever and wherever you can. It's like a virtual gym. It really is, but in the comfort of your own home. Joining me now is one of the instructors, trainer and nutritionist, Zachary Brownie. He's also a trainer over at GB3, so if you want personal training sessions, you can go visit him there. Any of the locations, Zachary? Or
yeah, and actually I do group aerobics at Cedar and Knees, Palm and Knees, and Milburn,
really?
where we work out from anywhere from 20 people to 80 people at a time.
Oh, yeah.
But I really push group aerobics because that group motivation that you get, you can't buy it.
Those are great classes, by the way.
Yeah, they're fun.
Great
they're
classes.
fun.
All right, so you're really making it easy for all of us to try and participate in these classes, including being able to do it online.
Exactly. So I work at GB3 from morning till night, and middle of the day I put a lot of them online for you guys. But it gives you the option, if you can't work out with me at the gym, you go on vacation, you sign in, you can either buy one, you can buy a month. I really like Team Virtual Gym. We've been using it for a lot of good. And I mean, I've noticed that off of this show alone. We've connected with a lot of these nonprofits.
Good.
It's a really cool thing to be able to give out and I mean, spread the gift of fitness.
Exactly. You know, sometimes people don't want to work out with a group.
People look at fitness so negative too, and it's something you're going to have to do the rest of your life. You might as well enjoy it.
Exactly. Make it fun. Okay, you've got some demonstrations for us today.
Yeah, we'll try and make it short and sweet. We're going to do some shoulders and some biceps. Okay. If you have some dumbbells at home, I'm sure you have some laying around, go ahead and grab them. And the reason I like to press this shoulder and bicep workout is because there are two muscles that have a higher risk of injury, but burn less calories. So it's a hard thing to work with because you want toned arms, but you also want to stay safe and be able to push yourself all the time, correct?
What if we don't have what if we don't have dumbbells?
Perfect. Then you can go on Team Virtual Gym, and that's also an awesome search feature, is you can search by what equipment you do or don't have.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of step away, and you're going to lead our viewers into a little workout demonstration.
It looks like we have about 1:20 left, something like that.
Oh, we got more time than that, Zach.
Beautiful, beautiful. So right here, I'm going to start off with a classic move. Now this, I call it's a compound move. So you got two muscle groups and one workout, and I always like to start with this one right here. First thing I always want you to watch out for is the elbows. So if you need to practice this move right here, just do not swing your elbows, all right? So we got some bicep innervation there, and as you come up, we're getting some shoulder innervation. Now when you put them together like this, you make it nice and smooth, and you're also lowering the risk of injury, okay? So I want you to go ahead and do both these moves until your arms tire out. And as soon as your arms tire out, I want you to pick a muscle. Let's do shoulders, and I just want you to switch to just shoulders. Now you're going to get some extra pump because you already have some burn, you already have some blood flow in those shoulders, and we're just going to add to it, okay? So go ahead and keep squeezing your shoulders. If you've noticed, I'm not straightening my arms, so I really want to take care of your joints, and I don't want to hurt you. If you get hurt, odds are you probably won't even walk on the treadmill. So as soon as those shoulders get tired, I want you to come down and do the first half of the move. So then we're staying right here, and again, elbows aren't moving at all. And we're just breathing, your diaphragm's wide open. This really isn't too bad. And what I want you to do is just think about how good this is going to make you look in a tank top, correct?
Correct.
Good, so we're going to pump those arms out 10 more. And we'll go ahead and cut it a little short. 5, 4, breathe, breathe, breathe. 3, 2. Now, if you work out with me locally, this workout right here, our butt's back and our arms are coming up. I call this one the tank top workout because, again, just think of how good you're going to look in a tank top. We all want to look good in that razor back, and unfortunately, it hasn't started cooling down at all, has it?
I know, not at all.
So I guarantee we're going to be working out in some tank tops again, okay? So we're going to do a couple more of these. I want you to make sure you keep your butt back right here, okay? A lot of people tend to just kind of lean forward and straighten their knees. Keep your knees behind your toes.
What weight do you recommend?
I like it right here because, look, we get butt, we get thighs, we get abs, and then we get that tank top.
Okay.
So the last one I want to end with right now is go ahead and set your weights down safely. Now we're going to end right down here. And I like this workout because not only it gives you anyone the opportunity to sit here and just time yourself, you can push your time, you can make it harder with your elbows bent, or you can just hang out right here and squeeze your abs. What do you think? You want to do it with me?
You know what? I would, but I have high heels on, so...
yeah. We should make some high heel workouts. I think that would be the next one, huh?
Zachary, that's fantastic. Awesome. And let me ask you a couple questions, though. The weight. Is it the heavier the better, you think, when you're doing a lot of repetitive motions like that?
You'd see, especially in males, actually, a lot of them want to just go in the gym and do the heaviest thing that they can find, right? I guarantee 6 weeks later, one of them's walking out of the gym with a hurt shoulder, a hurt chest, and they're coming to me for advice.
Okay, so they shouldn't be heavy when you pick them up.
Especially if it's your first day at the gym.
Okay.
Your body's only going to change at a certain rate. You might as well give it some patience.
Gotcha. And when you pick up the weights, now do you bend down?
That's a very good question, because I mean, just like when you're moving or you're picking up some boxes, I actually don't want you to bend down at all. I want you to bend your knees, but keep them behind your toes.
Oh.
And not only that, look at this. We get a nice little deadlift, a nice little butt innervation as we stand up, correct?
Whenever we can work out the butt, that's what we like, Zachary. Okay, so these are the kind of exercises and classes that you can find on the virtual gym.
And at GB3, we have everything. We have boot camp, power school, whatever you look for, your intensity, convenient times, and GB3, too, is also willing to add classes if you need them, and that's super cool. Really? So we really are about the convenience of Fresno.
Yes, yes, and there's so many gyms that there's really no excuse to find one close to you.
A lot of people, I think, you get spoiled here in the Central Valley because that's the nicest experience you get for $29 a month. You go down to LA or up to SF, it's $100 a month.
It is, and then we have to deal with traffic and parking.
And then personal trainer, all that good stuff. You know
we have them right here. All right, so visit GB3. I know that you Instagram and Twitter and all that fun stuff.
Okay, so this may seem like a lot, but it's all about connecting. There's so much information available for fitness that it's kind of confusing. So GB3_fitness is my Instagram, and I put healthy meals, what we're about to see on there.
Exactly. So stick around. Don't lose that train of thought there, because we will be right back with more Zachary. This time he's got some nutrition tips, and he's showing us how to make some finger food that tastes great and is good for you, and they look really good. So stick around. We'll be right back.
3, 2, 1. All right, you guys. That was a little bit more with Alex Delgado and GB3. How cool was that? Our last clip from KC24 that I have for you today will be a promotion I did for P.F. Chang's. And we all love P.F. Chang's, but they're one of the restaurants that really does offer very healthy alternatives. When, let's say, you got a business meeting or somebody wants to go out to dinner and you're forced to go eat and not prep your food. So I can't wait to show you what we have available there. You guys stay tuned.
Call Brian Kosick today at 559-977-1976. Protecting you and those you love financially. Make an appointment today.
Selecting for the best employee or boss? Make an informed decision. Learn more at teamplayerhr.com.
For all your life insurance needs, Central Valley Talk recommends our good friend CLINT Cartridge. Give CLINT a call at 559-478-0425.
Here at Central Valley Talk, we've chosen Select Business Systems to provide for our copy, print, and scanning needs. We used to think it was cheaper to purchase our own toner and maintain our own office equipment. But now, with the expertise and experience of Select Business Systems, our office workflow is running at peak performance, saving our company time and money. They've truly set us up with our new sharp multifunction copier, streamlining our office with the press of a button. To find out how you can improve improve your office technology, call Select Business Systems at 446-0123 or visit their website at selectsharp.com.
Get a GREYWATER recycling system for only $3,595. That's a 10% discount available only through Central Valley Talk. Reserve yours now for only $150. Your deposit is refundable and applies towards your purchase. Easy financing available through the California First program at californiafirst.org. Save more water and call now. 1-800-604-6848.
Make your moments more memorable with delectable treats from Frosted Cakery, located at 1292 North Washaw in Fresno, California.
Flowers and More, Bullard and Marks in Fresno. Call 440-0920 or visit thefresnoflorist.com.
Certifying foster homes for placement of children suffering from abuse, neglect, and abandonment. To help, contact Lisa Caceres with Angels of Grace at 559-268-0000.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
What's going on, you guys? I hope you're enjoying the moon here in the background. I think that's beautiful. And if, just in case you're wondering, I'll make sure we kind of fade out of the next segment with this picture so you can get a better grasp of it. That's beautiful downtown San Diego. And I'm so blessed because I get to see that once a week. And just going for a run with that view, I can't tell you what that does to your fitness. Last but not least, and I won't say I saved this segment or best for last, it's, you know, they're all equally as good. I think they're all equally beneficial to you, but this is, like I said, a great segment if you need to go out to lunch, if you have a hot date. There's a variety of reasons why this next one can be beneficial. You guys check out these items from P.F. Chang's. Their menu really doesn't change as far as the seasonal, as far as the normal stuff. They have their seasonals. So these items that I did showcase, I make sure are always on there. So they're always good for my clients. You guys check them out.
It is Get Fit Friday. And you know, many restaurants now have healthy items on their menu, and many of these alternative items have great nutritional value and information and health benefits. Now, we are lucky enough to have a few items here today from one of those local restaurants, and apparently we're going to be highlighting a lot of restaurants here in the Valley, Zach, that offer great food that's good and healthy for you. So please help me welcome personal trainer Zachary Browning. How are you, Zachary?
Excellent. How are you doing?
Good.
Nice to see you.
What is today's featured restaurant?
All right, so P.F. Chang's, and I actually had a big problem doing this because there was almost too many healthy choices, and that's unheard of, right?
Wow.
So
okay.
I chose them because of their vegetable selection. There's all kinds of side dishes. A lot of their menu items are made with vegetables, and they're just very colorful. I know that their food is not frozen. I know that it's fresh, comes in twice a week. Wow. You can't ask for much more than that.
Because a lot of people that are on diets, they have a difficult time going to restaurants, really, because there's not a lot of options out there. So what is it that we should be looking for when we do go to these restaurants?
Well, being that, you know, I travel a lot for work, I'm a traveling trainer, and I also work with a lot of clients that travel so much for work, the number one question that they ask me is, what should I eat now? Yeah. Well, of course, I'm going to tell you to go home, make a protein shake, or prep your food, but let's just face it, that's not always the option. So, you know, many restaurants do have healthy items. It's the condiments, it's the sides, it's the bread that they give you in the beginning, it's the dessert, those kind of things you got to watch out for.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and start with an appetizer today. Now, this is called the tuna tataki. I really like this because it's tuna. There's only 1 gram of saturated fat on this entire plate. Wow. You got seaweed right here, super popular right now.
And you can actually order this as a main entree,
This is exactly what they look like when you order them, and that was very important for me today to present this to you guys, how you're going to walk in there, you say, I really like that tuna tataki or the mogu gai pan, I want that, and it's going to look exactly like that when it gets sat in front of you.
And this is seaweed right there.
Yep, it's great for the eyes, it's great for the skin, you know I'm all about that skin.
Now, I've heard that food like this has a lot of sodium. Should we look out for that as well?
Yes, you definitely want to watch out for that, especially if you have blood pressure problems or if you're diabetic or if your doctor just tells you to watch sodium. And then again, I wanted to bring these specific items to show you that. Well, we have quinoa and brown rice, which you can order on the side, absolutely no sodium in either.
Oh, I didn't know that they offered quinoa instead of white rice. Okay, so definitely stay away from the white rice. Go for the quinoa or the brown rice.
Exactly. Quinoa has 8 of 9 essential amino acids, which are amino acids that your body does not get. You have to have from an outside source. So this is a huge advocate in your gym success.
And it's very filling.
Very filling.
Very
like how
filling.
cool
So
it looks.
that's a pretty good sized portion there of quinoa.
Right.
Okay, this looks absolutely delicious as well. What is this?
So
here?
this is my personal favorite today because it's a Kung Pao chicken. Everyone loves Kung Pao chicken. You guys have heard that name before, but what's cool about this is it's not deep fried. We've cooked this in stock velvet. It's vegetable stock. You know what the difference between this and a normal Kung Pao chicken is? What? This saves you 500 calories. 500
so Kung Pao
calories.
chicken is the one with the fried chicken?
It's fried, so this is the same thing, same sauce, same meat, peanuts, your chili pods, your daikon, everything. Not deep fried. Saves you 500 calories.
And do you have to order it like this, or do
Just tell them you want it stock velveted. They have a huge, you guys will know as soon as you walk in there, they have a huge bar on their menu that says healthy food, stock velvet, watching. Stock
velvet. Okay, that's what you said. Okay, so order stock velvet. This looks delicious. This
Mogu Gai Pan.
Is this what is this?
Mogu Gai Pan. You got a little bit of everything. I think it translates to something like chicken and shrimp. And what's cool about this dish, look at all the colorful vegetables.
Yeah.
So you got your protein, you got chicken, you got shrimp, you got celery for the fiber, you got carrot for the eye health, you got mushrooms for the B vitamins, and then you asked me about sodium earlier. This is one of the lowest sodium items on the whole menu.
You're kidding
so
me?
Good.
Even with the sauce?
Do you see how fresh that tastes?
Yeah, it tastes really fresh. Now, let me ask you this, because I know you have the inside scoop. When they do make the sauce, do they make it with a lot of flour?
Not at
and
all.
Starch?
Not at all. That's why it's not so thick. See how it's kind of, it would look a lot more cosmetically pleasing if it were thicker, but they took all the cornstarch out. Look, it's
that's
still
what
a
it
little
is,
bit of
cornstarch, not flour.
And that's extra carbs too. Who needs that?
Oh, that's right, exactly. Okay, so definitely look for thick sauces and stay away from those.
Stay away from the thick. Well, stay away from a lot of sauce in general because if you think about it, where I said earlier, condiments are where you get those sneaky calories, not sneaky sodium. So if you eat this dish and you pick everything off the top and there's a little bit of sauce left, leave it there.
All right. What about fortune cookies? Because, I mean, you can't go.
Now, I'll be honest with you guys, these are just the normal traditional fortune cookies, but everyone has to have the fortune. So even if you can't eat these, because I'll admit they're not gluten-free, I wish we had some gluten-free
But they don't taste all that sweet. Are they really high?
They're not high at all. It's portion control. I mean, if you watch Weight Watchers, something I wanted to let you guys know, this is only 4 points on Weight Watchers.
You're kidding.
A lot of people use Weight Watchers. You can eat the whole thing, 4 points.
Okay.
So this would be about 2 or 3. This is barely any calories. And the amount that me and you work out.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so we can
burn
have
that
a
off
couple
in a
of
heartbeat.
these and have plenty of fortunes. Okay, so what is our fortune for today, Zach?
All right, so mine says, tomorrow you will find an item that you have been searching for.
Awesome. Very nice. Awesome. Let's see. Millions more people will be watching Central Valley today. Come tomorrow. Look at that.
I don't know. I can't. It looks like it says Central Valley Today is the best show in California, but I'm not too sure.
Well, I see. I didn't want to brag.
I didn't bring my glasses today.
Selecting for the best employee or boss? Make an informed decision. Learn more at teamplayerhr.com.
Call Brian Kosick today at 559-977-1976. Protecting you and those you love financially. Make an appointment today.
Low testosterone affects most men. Dr. Kevin Lester discusses the testosterone optimization program.
The top program is a testosterone optimization program designed to improve men's health and well-being. Men's testosterone, which diminishes gradually from the time they're about 30 or 35 to about the time they die, which is hopefully 86, 87, they gradually have less and less testosterone. Your belly becomes fatter, your blood vessels become worse, you become out of shape, you get grouchy. Come in for a free measurement, and then it's almost always insured. Almost all insurance companies cover it, including Medicare. But it's free to come in for the first consultation. After that, even if you're a cash patient, it's $140 a month.
Find out more about the testosterone optimization program by visiting tophatmed.com or calling 559-431-2332. Mike Briggs Properties sells homes in the Tower District and throughout Fresno and the Valley. Did you know we also sell businesses? Why work to build someone else's business when you could build your own? The small businesses we have for sale include restaurants, professional practices, and you can even own your own TV show. This week's featured businesses include an established Pizza by the Slice business in the heart of the Tower District, and also available a laundromat in Van Ness Village. If you are interested in owning a business, call Mike Briggs Properties at 486-6758 and ask for details.
Here at Central Valley Talk, we've chosen Select Business Systems to provide for our copy, print, and scanning needs. We used to think it was cheaper to purchase our own toner and maintain our own office equipment. But now, with the expertise and experience of Select Business Systems, our office workflow is running at peak performance, saving our company time and money. They've truly set us up with our new sharp multifunction copier, streamlining our office with the press of a button. To find out how you can improve your office technology, call Select Business Systems at 446-0123 or visit their website at selectsharp.com.
Central Valley
So good. Oh man, you got the moon in the background, you got a good song. What's up, Pocahontas? I hope you're having a good day. Gotta say hi to my friends, you know that. We had such a cool episode today because we got to see, you know, a little bit about where I came from, who this crazy kid in the Hawaiian shirt and the Clippers hats. You never would have guessed that that's just a little bit of something I do on the side, right? Two things I need to cover today with you. The first one being is our hellos. That's what I want to start with, is our hellos, because I always like saying hello to my friends. You guys, they are the most important asset to this whole project, the entire week that I have. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't have anything. So let's go ahead and pop that first one up. I think this right here is Smoke Show. Yes, it is. Mr. Jose Luis, he has a professional fight at the Save Mart Center boxing match coming up on December 5th. This is the very first boxing match in the history of the Save Mart Center. So I think this is going to be a super important boxing match to attend and sort of be part of. He's also undefeated, and he's going to stay undefeated. A professional boxer that's, you know, born and raised here in the Central Valley, is tied to our community. You got to go support him. You guys, please check him out. Number two, we have our friends from Central Valley Real Estate yesterday, and these are two of my friends, Mr. Josh and Mr. Scott. I've known them for quite some time. They work in the real estate industry. Now that I've been hosting Central Valley Real Estate, it's so cool to be able to invite them on, as well as have them as a future guest for California Health and Fitness. They're a huge part of our community. They have this project called City Restoration, or revitalization projects that they do with homes, and they really take the worst house and make it the best family adaptable house. And I think that's something that's so cool. They ask for more work. Last but not least, you guys, right here, we have my good friends here, Mr. Daniel and Mr. Benny. You guys, thank you again for always letting me crash here with you in Fresno. I couldn't live between San Diego and Fresno if it weren't for you guys, okay? So, you guys, I love you. Awesome episode today, and I can't wait to see you next time. Thanksgiving, we're going to do some Thanksgiving fun stuff. We'll have that on the YouTube video for you, and we'll be replaying some of our cool stuff. Episode after that, December 4th, Friday, you guys, huge episode. Come back and check that out. We'll see you soon, California.
Letty Pingatori focuses on the unique needs of each client. Call Letty if you need a realtor in the Central California area. Looking outside the CenCal area, Letty will refer you to the best Keller Williams agent nearest you. Letty Pingatori, Realtor Extraordinaire.
Mike Briggs Properties sells homes in the Tower District and throughout Fresno and the Valley. Did you know we also sell businesses? Why work to build someone else's business when you could build your own? The